That's my wow. What up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the What Up Cub podcast. We're back again for another episode. How everybody doing?
Good.
Good. Hanging in there.
Good. Good. You know, we ain't gonna keep y'all for long tonight. We got a few topics we're gonna discuss. We're gonna I guess we could start with sport, then we go into other drama that's going on. All right, the first thing we're gonna start with excuse me. I know we talked about this last week, but they still talking about it, so we're gonna cover it. I guess we can skim over. They still talk about the LeBron trade talk. According to ESPN, talking about
And I
he in
hope
that
Tay motherfucker.
he in that time of his life. So if he won a championship, he got to put his best foot forward uh, to win a championship. And a lot of people saying the Lakers at the point now is not a championship quality team. What you think about that?
um, they need to hush with all that trade talk because it's unnecessary. Number one, because number one, LeBron gonna give you between 24 to 27 points a game. If you trade LeBron, who gonna bring you 24 to 27 points a game? Like, what are you gonna get for that amount of output? Like, where you gonna get
That
that
man
from?
gone.
Because 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 nobody's gonna give up anything because LeBron got maybe 2 years left. So who's gonna give up anybody that's like a young player that can produce or that's 24, 27 points per game? So they just need to cut it out. Like I said, like we said on the podcast before, only thing I can see happening is after this year, LeBron decides to sign somewhere else, but they're not gonna trade him, bro. Can't get value back.
Exactly. I like your take, Ken, on that because that sounds more. It makes sense, according. But I
Mm-hmm.
guess a lot of people running out of stuff to talk about with the NBA, so
Mm-hmm.
they get bringing that LeBron trade talks up,
Yeah.
and they keep asking LeBron like, LeBron, you want to come over here and talk about uh, what's going on or about your future plans? And LeBron keeps saying it's nothing to talk about.
Right.
So I don't know why they're trying to force him. I guess that's media in general trying to force stuff out of people.
And plus,
So
let me add one more thing to that. Plus, listen, the Lakers are looking at free agency in 2027. So obviously, even if LeBron played this year, this is gonna be the 25-26 season. I think they're looking for cap space for 27. So the year after this upcoming season. So LeBron James contract is gonna be off the books. So that's you're gonna have 50 plus million in cap space extra on top of what you may already have. So even if they're looking to move on from LeBron, which I think that's what the Lakers' plan is for real, I think that after this season, unless they make an in-season trade for somebody else to go along with Luka and LeBron, which I doubt that, but you'll have so much cap space after LeBron is off the books that you can potentially go out and get another,
Yeah. I don't know why they're talking about
you
trade talk.
know,
They just gonna let LeBron play out them
they're just gonna
final
let him
years
walk.
there.
Yeah,
Just let him
they're just
walk.
gonna let him walk. So I don't even know why they keep bringing it up. It's just something to talk about. You know, it's the only thing that's going on right now is baseball. So they ain't got
Baseball.
nothing to talk about. So
ain't too much to talk about. On one more thing we can talk about with regarding NBA, ain't that much to talk about, is they made something out of this. It's the Cooper Flag versus Bronny. A couple days ago. Did y'all watch
mhm.
that game? I missed that one.
I did. I saw it. Listen. I know people gonna downplay it, but listen. Bronny put the clamps on Cooper Flag. I told
Mm-hmm.
just like I said before. We can go back and pull all the tape. before. I said that Bronny, Bron, when LeBron James retire, Bronny's in the league. I'm gonna tell you why. He can play defense, and his defense ain't gonna do nothing but get better as he get experience in the league. And one thing that's a premium in the NBA is defense. Just as long as he can work on his
Exactly.
3-point shot and get his confidence up, he gonna be a player, bro. I think that people are so hard on him, pause, because that's LeBron James' son. But listen, he already got a knack on the defensive end. I'm telling you. And even though Cooper, I think he cooked them the next play. I mean, it's the NBA. You're gonna get cooked, but to be
Mm-hmm.
able for Braun to be 6'1", 6'2", and he put the clamps on Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag couldn't move him, so that in itself speaks volumes. Like a front court player not being able to move a back court player. Come on, man. So I like the matchup. It was exciting. Cooper Flag shot 5 for 21, so he didn't shoot well. Bronny didn't really shoot well either, but Bronny didn't take 21 shots. So it was an exciting matchup, and watch out for Bronny, bro. I know people give him grief. Just watch out for him, bro. Tell
And
him.
I think with people, uh, that's what just happens when your dad is a great. But Bronny need to just etch out his own identity in the NBA, which I think
Mm-hmm.
eventually that's what he's doing. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
some of the things, you just gifted, and some of the things you just not. The things that
Mm-hmm.
you can work on and get better at, as like you said, Kim, is defense.
Mm-hmm.
Defense. He has the name, so his name is gonna sell. So they can help. You got to use that to your advantage. Your name is gonna sell tickets. Play like do the intangibles, defense, rebound, do all these things, and they can keep you in the NBA for a long time. Now the other
Mm-hmm.
things, I yeah, you can work. Like you said, you could develop a shot after a while, and all that stuff. But those defensive things, that's things that you can get better at. So I think he'd been in the league for a minute. Uh, yeah, he'll been in the league for a minute as a superstar star. Time will tell from that
And the
standpoint.
and the thing is, Junior, is that the thing that I like about Bronny is he know like said, look, I'm not gonna be on the floor for that long. He said, but I know that defense is what's gonna get me on the floor. And
Mm,
the fact that he knows what's gonna get him playing time. But let me tell you something about JJ Redick. JJ Redick ain't with that BS. So, he ain't gonna put you on the floor for gimmick. They did that last year in the beginning. But like you gotta play some defense, in order to get on the floor. And I think this year Bronny's gonna get some legit playing time because they ain't really got nobody on the team that can defense. So they gonna need Bronny to come in there and do so. He gotta learn. We gonna see what happens.
exactly. Okay, let's move on to the NFL. The NFL don't got too much to talk about neither, but according to ESPN, I think it was today, they named the top
Mm-hmm.
10 quarterbacks in the NFL. Y'all want me to start from
Mm-hmm.
number 10 and go up? Y'all can jump in whatever y'all want to. I'm just gonna
Hey,
start naming.
before you
Go ahead.
start that list weak as hell. But go ahead.
Number 10, they got Baker Mayfield at number 10.
See, nah. When you get to Bakersfield, I hear you. Soon as you get to number 9, whole list shot. But go ahead.
At number 9, you got Jalen Hurts.
Whole list shot.
They just won the Super Bowl now. I ain't say he should be number 1, but number 9,
But
come
number
on now.
9, bro. Then wait till you
Come
say
on.
who's in front of him. I'm like, that's how I know it's over with.
Number 8, Jared Goff.
God
I
damn.
like I like Jared
Well,
Goff, but
who made
but
that
but
list?
I
This is
don't know.
ESPN
Somebody.
first take. Steve A. Smith gonna fire somebody.
ESPN,
Number 7.
ESPN be having some bad take. They be trying to create conversation. Man. That's what they be doing.
Yeah, they
Dang.
they be they
Just,
be
just
trying to
come
make
to
us
What
get
Up
mad
Cub
on purpose.
podcast and create y'all stuff, but just shout us out.
We're gonna give you the
That's what we
real,
ask.
man.
We can give you the real. Number 7, Justin Herbert. Number 6, we got Matthew
Turn over
Stafford.
turnover machine, but Justin Herbert. But go ahead.
Number 5, we got Jaden Daniels. Number 4, we got Lamar Jackson.
See what I'm saying,
Number
bro?
3, we got Joe Burrow.
I'm saying,
Number 2, we got Josh Allen.
I ain't mad at that.
And, uh, and, uh, and you got, of course, number 1 is Patrick Mahomes.
See what I'm saying, bro? This shit shot, bro.
Kendall, who should not be in the top 10?
If we keeping it a buck, Matthew Stafford should not be in the top 10. The flaws with this list, bro. I'm telling you, like Matthew Stafford, he didn't have a bad year last year, but he didn't have a good year. So
Man,
Mm-hmm.
ain't it?
he should not be in the top 10, bro. Like listen, Jared Goff to me had a pretty decent year. So he's fine. Um the fact that Baker Mayfield made number 10, bro, is like he ain't at the bottom of the list, but he's not top 10. The fact that Jalen Hurts, which they said was the most accurate quarterback all season, and he number 9, bro. Come on, man. And Lamar Jackson at number 4, man. He definitely should be ranked higher than Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow had a good year last year, but Cincinnati ain't make the playoffs, bro. So that alone takes Joe Burrow out the top 3. So Lamar Jackson should be in the top 3. I think that if you want to put any quarterback number 1, it should be Josh Allen.
Josh
Patrick
Allen.
Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, in my opinion, is actually top 3, but he's number 3. So I would have had Josh
Mm.
Allen. Had
Josh Allen
Josh
should be number
Allen.
one.
I would have had Josh Allen number 1. I would have had, in my opinion, Lamar Jackson number 2. Now the reason I say that is because these were actually the top 2 vote getters in the MVP race last year, with Josh Allen winning, of course, and just both of the players play throughout the season last year. Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, like they're number 2. Like when I tell you Patrick Mahomes was fucking up last year. Like it was some games where they pretty much won off the defense last
Shit,
year.
about 6 of them games like that.
Yeah, so it was like they just giving it to him because he's him. But and when I say him, I don't mean that in a good way. I just mean that because it's Patrick Mahomes. But like, and
Mm-hmm.
then Joe Burrow is my number 4, but definitely, I think that not what's the guy name from Washington,
Which
Jay
one?
Daniels. Jay Daniels to me,
Oh, yeah, Jalen
Yeah.
Daniels.
he should have been lower on the list. I mean, he did really good last year, but not to be like number 5. I think to me, I think this is where Jalen Hurts was at number 5, and I think Jaden Daniels should have been number 6. Take Matthew Stafford off the list. Now, if I take Matthew Stafford off the list, I gotta add somebody on the list. Bro, I don't even know who I would add on the list because truth be told, I'd take Baker Mayfield out the list. I'd take Justin Herbert off the list, and I would take Matthew Stafford off the list. So I'd have to go and look and see who the other 3 quarterbacks I would add in instead. But anyway, go ahead, Nick. That's all I got. Shit, trash, bro.
So before we
Nah, I pretty
move
much agree
on,
with you on that.
Yeah.
is any of these quarterbacks you think will be raced for the MVP this upcoming year? Top 3, not top 3 of these quarterbacks. I'm just saying who will make the top 3 MVP race in y'all opinion?
um, top 3. I say Josh Allen gonna be back up there again. Um,
Okay.
I actually think Joe Burrow is I'm into that top 3, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because listen, I love Lamar Jackson. I'm a Ravens fan, but I think his inability to perform playoffs when is going to hurt him in his rankings next season. Now, what I mean by that is he can come out and dominate, but it's kind of a story that you kind of tired of. Like
Mm.
it's kind of like, yeah, he gonna shine during the regular. It's kind of like James Harden. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna do their thing during the regular season, but then come playoff time. And I think that's what's gonna keep Lamar Jackson out of the top 3 as far as MVP voting. So I think it's gonna be Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Joe Burrow with Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, and Jay Daniels on the outside looking in.
Okay, man. I like that take, Kim.
Appreciate it.
Nick, you got anything else to add to this NFL before we move on?
No, I can see What's gonna be in the dark horse for that race.
Who that?
Jared Goff, just because of the team he
Yes.
got around him now.
Yes. I agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
He's gonna have a good team this coming up season.
And if the turnovers and the Lions can just like try to play mistake free, I think that they definitely have like what Neek said. I think he's definitely a dark horse. So yeah, I agree 100% with that.
Okay. All right, let's transition to college football. We're not going to talk deeply, pause within college football because we have another podcast discussing college football news called the First Drive Podcast. But I'm going to ask, I don't got no question going to college football, but the SEC Media Day is going on as of right now. I think it's today and tomorrow. So we're going to discuss those topics on the First Drive Podcast coming this week. Yeah, we're going to leave it at that. Speaking of college football, y'all been playing a college football game lately?
These motherfuckers get on my nerve, but because coach keep taking people players out, it's like they trying to lose the game. But anyway, yeah, I've been
I ain't
playing.
going to lie. I played Quint last night and I got whooped. I got whooped, so I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get my reps back up. Quint was running that ball on me like I was a rookie. Got there. I was like, hell no. Quint must play the game. Quint must play college football and Madden for money. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I know I can do better than that. No way. But from the gameplay that I play, from the gameplay that I've been playing, it's pretty cool. I know Maurice said he's been playing the what you call it, Road of Glory. I think he said he just went to Texas Tech or something like that. But he said it's kind of hard. I don't know where he's playing in. And they say it's pretty cool. I know I saw some people saying it's the community been fussing at college football, college football 2026 because I guess like any game that come out, you're gonna have stuff go wrong with the gameplay. It's about to say excessive. What they say excessive? What they say defensive? The defense is too tight or something they were saying. Going on with the game.
The defense too aggressive. Is that what they're saying?
I think they were saying it's another thing. Some of them say they can't keep the field goals or it won't hike the ball. I haven't ran into those problems, but they say a lot of people.
It's a lot slower pace this year.
I know that the focus was kind of on defense, like to stop allowing certain plays. I know that the defense has just been on it. Like you can't break off them. I mean, break off them big runs now. It's just like if there's players on the defense that's faster than you, they gonna hawk you down. So,
I mean, which is the way it should be, because man,
which is the way it should.
You got a top defense, but you in a 80 to 81 game.
Right. I don't score. I done ran for 427 yards with 9 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and I'm doing this again, Georgia or LSU. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
It's
man,
like, come on, man. I shouldn't be doing all this. So they definitely keyed in on the defensive side,
I
and
think
they are aggressive. But
I think they still got work to do, especially on
oh,
the
for
offensive
sure.
side of things, because it's too easy to throw the ball than run the ball. Because
Hmm.
more time when you play somebody, they gonna pass like 99% of the time, and not run.
Hmm.
So you been satisfied with the gameplay so far, Ken?
Yeah, so far, but I've only been in Road to Glory, so I've only been on locked in on one player. So like I don't know what the quarterback mechanics. I don't know like how easy it is. I know they said when you intercept the ball, you got to actually turn and look at the ball before you can pick it off. Like they don't have any more of those blind ghost interceptions where you ain't even looking at the ball and all of a sudden you turn around and catch it. So I ain't gonna lie, I hadn't even you know been on that side yet. So
Me personally, it's just me personally. Can't take my advice right now anyway. But I don't. I like the old school juke move on the game. Like
hmm
on 360, when you juke, they actually juke. But on these new games, Britt said that's how it been doing on Madden and stuff. When they juke, it's more like a
it's like a
how can
cut
you?
instead.
It's
It's
like
like
a
a hard.
cut.
Yeah, it's like
You
a
know how you
hard
be
cut
on a
instead
like.
of juke.
You know how they people be doing on the ladder, like the ladder in the ground. Like I forgot what you call it, but it's the ladder they work out in. That's kind of
Hmm.
juke they be doing. I'm like, this not no juke. I want to
Right.
actually juke.
I don't know,
So
cause they
I
do
can't
that.
even
You know,
run.
I don't know. You probably the minority
But
on
then,
that
but
one,
then,
because
but
that's
then,
what players do for
but
real.
yeah, that what Britt said earlier. Britt said because uh players don't juke like you know how Reggie Bush juke back in the day and stuff like. He said
Yeah,
players don't juke
players
like that no more.
don't juke like that no more. They don't hop juke. They just kind of cut. They cut juke
Mm-hmm.
instead of hop juke.
What I
So
which I do think they could still if find a player that juke like Reggie Bush. It could work, but you got to have the speed, the
hmm
agility.
the
You got to
elusiveness,
have
you
the
gotta have all that.
looseness, the awareness to do all that. So
I
Hmm.
don't know if they can, because
Then
you
it's
don't think so?
during Reggie Bush time when he was playing, you had a strong, slow linebacker, but now you got these strong, fast ass linebackers
yeah, you got them hybrid
on slow
linebackers.
juke
Them
move.
boys, yeah,
Get
them boys.
squared up.
But it's now Junior. It's all about timing. Like you just gotta time it right. And so sometimes you gonna get it, sometimes you ain't. It's just the way it is.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get back on there. College football talks later on down the line as we get better.
Mhm.
All right, let's go on to some. Let's move on to some real stuff. What I want to go with first? Yeah, I can go with that first. Do y'all think comedians can go too far? Honest opinions. Do y'all think some comedians can go too far?
What is too far? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like yeah, well,
Too
it's too
far.
far.
Like people
Like
start
talking about
talking
the
about. Go ahead, Kim.
like talking about the LG. Hold on, the LBGTQ. You know what I'm talking about?
And I'm saying, can comedians go too far in terms of personally, like you, can they go too far as sensitivity?
Struggling.
That's basically what I'm asking.
um,
Can they go too far, like they start talking about children or get to the point that some, according, for example, they show a video, I don't know how many weeks ago, Aaron Spears, he was talking with these people up front and they weren't laughing. So he started going in on them. And went in on to the point that they got up and walked out.
Nope, that
Do you
ain't too
think
far.
kids can
nah,
go
that
You
too
come,
ain't.
far?
you come to a
Yeah,
comedy
nah.
show and sitting up front. Come on now.
Sitting up front. I mean, you already a target. So listen. Let me tell y'all something. Whenever I go to a comedy show, I don't ever sit in the first few rows, just off principle, because I mean, you setting yourself up. But to answer your question, Junior, no, they can't go too far because that's what make comedians who they are.
Mm.
Because they're the ones that's gonna push that envelope. They're the ones that's gonna say the joke that you would never say. Like
hmm
when people talk about tragedy and all that stuff, and they flip it into a joke, but like that's their livelihood. That's they get paid to tell jokes, bro. It's just like everybody just gotta stop being so sensitive because you gotta think some of our best comics were people who said some of the most offensive stuff
Mm-hmm.
that you could think of. But the thing is that
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't limited. Like nothing was off limits. So like, your great comedians, they talk about white people, but they talk about black people. They talk about Asian
hmm
people, they talk about European, like they talked about everybody. So like nobody was off limits. So I don't think a comedian can go too far or it be too personal because that's what they do. They're just like trying to put handcuffs on. It's like trying to muzzle them or restrict them from doing their job. And no one wants to be muzzled or restricted. I mean, I thought we had free speech. So everybody just need to know that it's just a joke. They ain't trying to hurt you. When a comedian roasting you, he ain't saying it to make you want to kill yourself or to make you want to they ain't trying to do that. They just telling jokes, bro. Like everybody need to lighten up, man.
And this thing that come to like you got to know, like you saying, what can I say? Common etiquette, basically. When you go
Hmm.
to a show, if you sensitive, you need to look up the comedian that's coming to the show.
Yep.
If you that sensitive, look up the comedian coming to the show. You never sit in the front.
Don't sit in the front.
Some people can take it, but a lot of people don't sit in the front if they don't know how their spouse or significant other would take it. But
Hmm.
my advice is do not sit in front because you got some comedians that's part of their act. They go in the crowd and they pick on people, and you the
Hmm.
first one people gonna notice. But when I went to come to shows, a lot of people that go to come to show they sit right in front and they have live clothes on. Like
Yep.
in my head is you want them to talk about you, but them be the main one get mad. Like, come on,
I
man.
ain't want getting offended. Like you
Mm-hmm.
asked for that, bro.
Like, what you think you coming to? Come on now. And if you sensitive, my advice is if you sensitive, don't go to a comedy show anyway.
Right.
If you that sensitive, then uh, I think some people just I gotta say this within context. Some people you can tell when they went to school, they was kind of what's that word I'm trying to say? Kind of guided, basically. Like we all went to school. All our friends and homeboys janked on each other. And that
Oh,
right there builds that actually builds character. I know
Junior.
people be janking on all that stuff, and they talk about leave them alone. You're supposed to jank about nobody. You
Oh, they
can't say this.
protected.
That actually builds character. To be honest with
Yeah, Junior. I think the word you look is sheltered for
you, yeah,
people
shelter.
who people who were sheltered. Like,
You can tell.
yeah, you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Jank back. I ain't say you
Jank,
gonna win, but jank back. Get them up off of
right. That's the only way because you never know a shot in the dark. You might say something funny and have everybody rolling on the floor. Listen, it has happened. It has happened to
it.
everybody. We done got rolled and we our backs was against the wall and we just said something and that joke hit. And
Mm-hmm.
let me tell you something. When that joke hit, boy, it just like corner. It just like it's like hitting a game winner. But when you hit a
Exactly.
joke, when that joke hit, you be like, yeah, you the man for that moment. But then, but
Yeah, and you actually get respect from everybody and
right
stuff like that.
until that
So
nigga turn it up, and you just like, damn.
because some people could go all day. Hey,
Yeah.
that's like a talent. But
Hmm.
comedians, I don't think comedians can go too far because if they can't say it at the comedy show, what can they say it? I think
Right.
comedy shows and like barbershops, like them should be like the freest part of somebody's life or somebody the time. They should be able to say what they want to say at a comedy show. Like,
Right.
come on now. You gotta stop being so sensitive.
Hmm.
Even some of the comedians that I listen to, they have dark comedy. But and some of the stuff I shouldn't be laughing at. But that's how you know if a comedian is funny. If you laugh at stuff that you shouldn't be laughing at, and he can turn it in and make it funny. Now that's a good comedian can do that though. That's a good comedian can do that. But in the future, we're gonna name the top stand-up comedians of all time, which we already did, but it's a reason I want to talk about this again. Top comedians of all time, stand-up comedians of all time, and why? Because I got a great take on that. The brand good, but what you saying, Nick? I can't hear you.
Take number one out of there.
You said one out of there.
My mic low.
Yeah, it's low. All right, let's move on to let me get this right up. Because I think we might go in. We don't know yet. We might go in, we might not. But it's something that we got to talk about.
Oh well, if you talking about what I think you fit talk about, I'm finna go in, bro.
It's something we got to talk about. All right, my people.
Oh yeah, I'm finna go
Carnival,
in, boy.
Carnival Cruise new rules effective June is already it's July now, but it's already been effective. New rules to the Carnival Cruise Line. Teen curfew. Guests under 18 must follow a 1 o'clock a.m. curfew in public areas unless with an adult of 21 years or older, which I personally, it should be 11 or 12. But hey,
You
I
ain't
guess they on
lying.
vacation. I guess.
I'm with you, Junior.
All right.
I'm with you.
Age policies. Solo cruiser must be 21 years or older or sail with someone 25 years older. Teens 18 to 20 must be booked with a guardian. All right.
Facts.
Fan ban. Boots on the ground. Y'all did it. Fan ban. Carnivals have banned folding clat fans inside nightclubs and the indoor dance floors for safety. Battery powered fans are still allowed until we messed it
Okay.
up. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's it's
What happened
next.
with the fan?
Hold on. Pool chair rule. God.
Nigga done got busted in the head one of them fans.
Leave your chair for 40 plus minutes unattended. The crew may clear your items.
Mm-hmm.
Behavior equals consequence. Disrupt the guest can be removed with no refund and fine up to $500. Last one, boarding requirements. Check in online by midnight before selling. Print your boarding pass and luggage tags. Bring all required travel documents. That should be common sense.
Neat, wait till you hear this shit, bro. Fucking shit, man.
Oh, Lord have mercy. That's all I got right now. They may got some more rules right now, but that's all I have right now. Lord have mercy. Hold on. Oh, that's pool.
I haven't heard anything about this.
I know y'all have. What's some of y'all?
Drink the speakers, the Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, what they say about the Bluetooth speaker? You can't have no radio or something in the room playing with. They got it's a time limit, Kendall, or you can't have it at all.
Well, it's banned in public areas. You can have it in your room, but it's just public areas. So like Bluetooth speakers, and then your phone. Like if you walking out in the area, you got to put your damn headphones on, bro, because everybody don't want to hear that shit. So
who walking around blasting music like that?
Come on, man. Hey.
Hold on, Kendall. I'm gonna let y'all go in. Hold on. All these things we said, people saying that is racially motivated. Of course it is. But y'all ain't making it any better. Correct. We all know all this, but black folk do that.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. We already knew what it was.
For sure. I'm gonna break it down though. I disagree with them saying it's aimed at one set of people. But go ahead, Jane. I'm gonna explain.
Uh, we can start with. I guess we give our takes. I guess we want to go down the line and give our takes. All right, teen curfew. Guests under 18 must be followed by a 1 a.m. curfew. All right, when we was on the cruise, we couldn't enjoy our cruise because these kids was running around the whole cruise. I ain't talking about they. I know they on vacation too, but they was all over in the adult area. They was
Oh,
1
for
or 2
real?
o'clock in the morning. Why they not
Damn,
sleep? Why?
damn.
What these kids? What these kids? What over there? Where they parents at?
Yeah.
Come on now. You making it bad for everybody else. What y'all think about that?
Come on, silly.
I heard Junior. I heard that
That ain't nothing wrong with that. His name's
my cousin-in-law went on a cruise, and they said that they the kids was knocking on folks' doors.
So
You know what I'm
they were
saying?
playing
They were
excuse
playing
my
nigga knock.
language. Nigga lot.
They were playing. They were playing nigga knock. They were knocking on folks' doors and stuff, and running around, and it was nothing but kids doing that. And I heard some of them folks was hemming them kids up and telling them stop running down through here and all that shit. So yes, I agree with this, bro. Because listen, you pay thousands of dollars to go on these cruises, bro. Like I don't want all these damn young ass kids to be running around fucking the shit up, especially if I'm wife. You trying to have a good time, bro. Shit's weird, man.
It's weird. Now let's
Shit's
go down the
weird,
line.
man.
Nick, you can jump in whenever you want to.
Oh,
Pause. Fan
Nah, y'all
ban.
good. I ain't know nothing about this.
The clacking the fan. They ban that.
clapping the
Never,
what?
never, never. The clapping the fan. The clacking the fan. The little fan they be doing with boots on the ground. I knew they were gonna ban that sooner or later. I knew they were gonna ban that sooner or later because we get tired of hearing the fans on a regular day basis.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that
shit
shit was
got
gonna
loud
happen.
as hell, ain't
That shit
Just think about
loud,
it.
and then
And they drunk. You know they having all through the cruise line.
they slang pause and that shit. Motherfucker might get hit in the head with that motherfucker.
Hey, Junior. One thing about it, though, they ain't gonna ban them white folk line dances though.
Yeah, but truth be told, bro, them white folks ain't hurt nobody. Goddamn, like they ain't goddamn. And I ain't choosing a side. I'm just saying, like, bro, and I think this is what Junior talking about. Like, bro, we as black people, we keep playing the victim on shit.
He ain't
But
lying.
we gotta understand that we fucking shit up. Like we fucking it up. Every time you turn around, they gotta make a new rule for some shit that we did. Or for some
Exactly.
shit that
it?
we done went too far. Like, bro, come on, man. Stop playing a victim, bro.
And you know that song off the cruise line, they were playing it every 15 to 30 minutes. You go to Mardi Gras, every
Man,
float were playing the
play that
song.
shit out.
So I knew they when they on the cruise line, they're gonna play it the whole day. And they're gonna have the fans. And I know people, I understand. I'm not saying you can't have a good time, but you have to be courteous of everybody around you. People get
Exactly.
tired of hearing them not them flag, but
Yeah.
them fans.
Right.
Come on now. It's not people can't relax when they go on a cruise line.
Right.
All right, let's go to the next one. Pool chair rule. If you leave your chair more than 40 minutes unattended, the crew may be clear your items. All right. We already know what happened, Kendall. Somebody left their items on the chair. And you know how we do, we claim. We leave the chair. I understand if you got your crew or whoever you with and somebody at the chair or somebody the chair near around, and then it depends how many minutes they were still gone, still.
Yeah,
Uh, but if
bro.
they're around the chair, they may be okay. But you gone from more than 40 minutes, then you want to come back to my this is my chair. What you in my chair for? Man, you on a cruise line.
Them folks,
Come on, nah.
them folks, and you know what Cardinal said. Cardinal said, how many minutes now? If it's after 40 minutes,
Yeah, 40
45 or
minutes.
something. All right, so you know that them motherfuckers that shit probably had been there for about 2-3 hours. And motherfucker came back and said, where the fuck my shit at? This is my chair. What you doing? And see, once again, why the fuck would you do some shit like that? Because what people don't understand is that if you on the other side of that, if you on the other side of that for a chair and ain't nobody been here in 2-3 hours or an hour or two, like this shit ain't fair to everybody, bro. Like we gotta stop being this shit is inconsiderate and ignorant, bro. We gotta stop being ignorant, bro. And that's all that shit is, bro. It's ignorant as fuck. Because if you talking about some, man, I done sat here for an hour and a half this chair. Ain't nobody came back to this shit yet. Like, bro, if y'all don't clear this shit out so I can sit down in this motherfucker, but yet if you the one that left the shit, you feel like if you leave that bitch there for 3-4 hours, that is still your chair. Boy, you don't own nothing on that shit, bro. Chill out, man. Relax.
And that what
Relax.
happened. We already know what happened with that. They leave their items on there. Like people, you ain't the only one that going to the pool now. Come on,
You know what I'm saying?
come on now. All right, let's go down the line. Let's keep going down the line. My people, my people. All right, behavior equals consequence. Disruptive guests can be removed with no refund and fined up to $500. People fighting
And
all on the cruise line coming. And
get a
Dominique.
lifetime ban. Don't forget about that. They get a lifetime ban.
Lifetime ban.
That's
Why
a new
is you?
rule.
Cause people fighting on the cruise. Why
No,
you
I'm saying that's a
fighting?
new rule. That should already been a rule.
But it had to be made a rule because guess
I
what?
guess they probably added a fine or something.
Don't know how to
I'm
act
like,
in public. Just fucking
why you
stupid,
fighting
bro.
on the cruise line for? What it was
Oh,
is
this
you drunk.
oh this happened on the same boat.
Multiple
God
boats.
damn.
They got
Oh,
videos out
okay.
there. All right. But I'm gonna tell you what it was, Kim. And let me explain it to you. All right, in the barber industry, my barber, I ain't gonna say their name, but my barber school teacher and the owner of the barber school I went to, she told me and Maurice, she said, I'm about to tell y'all something. That when you raise your prices of your haircuts, I'm gonna try to line this up. You raise the prices of your haircuts, it's gonna buffer out the bad people.
Yep.
Me and Maurice didn't understand it until we got into the barber industry. We would start doing our haircut for $20. All right, we were doing our haircut for $20. They brought in a bunch of people, but you gonna have people within that. But I also brought a lot of bad people because they don't have no respect for your business. Also, mainly based off respect, they don't have the respect, and they try to be cheap. But within cheap people, you get those bad people. We didn't understand it until we got into the barber industry. That's why people, and I understand it now, as we get older, you know, that's why some clubs, even though they're still black bias to us, in like regarding the clubs, that's why you think some clubs and some people put a premium price on things to buffer out those type of people. Like some barbers, a lot of barbers raise their price up to average $35. It depends where you're going. But a lot of people go up on their price because it cut out all the foolishness. When you're dealing with business, you don't want to deal with all that foolishness, and it cut out all that. Why you think certain clubs have a premium price on men? On women, a lot of them still getting free, but on men, they charge a premium. They start charging $30 to get in the club. A lot of no good guys, I'm not saying all of them, they're gonna buff them out. They say, I ain't gonna pay $30 to get in the club. Was that what the
Man,
club
shit.
want? They want everybody in here because they
I
know
call bullshit on that because most times
when
in the club,
when
these
you
women be fighting.
Right.
yeah. But when you broke,
Like
nah, I
you're
ain't
a
gonna say
punk.
when you broke. When a lot of guys that is that premium. That's why a lot of people charge. With the cruise line, they say they start charging at $79. Why the cruise would do that anyway? Now that should be a no-no to y'all anyway. Why y'all would charge $79 for a cruise pass for? Y'all know y'all inviting a certain type of crowd when y'all that cheap coming on the cruise line. That's when they said that's when a lot of this stuff start happening. They start getting the tickets cheap. Now that's their fault too, though. They learned they less off that. Come on now. And like somebody said, Carnival Cruise Line versus the other cruise line. The other cruise lines are higher, but the other cruise lines don't have those problems like Carnival have because they
Yep.
charge a premium, and they know they're gonna buff out a lot of people. That's why people charge premium to buffer out those type of people. Now, can they turn into wrong? Yes. It can be racial exclusion to all that. Yes. Because like the Carnival Cruise Line, we know we 13% of the United States according to uh, the statistics. But
Mhm.
according to Carnival Cruise Line, we make up what I think over 50% of the buyers that go on Carnival Cruise Line. Black people make
Mhm.
up over 50% going on that cruise line. But they're asking black people that make us look bad too. Like, come on now, all this extra stuff. It,
You
it,
know
it,
what?
it, it's pitiful. And it's not
You
just
know.
black people that have bad things going on, because white people and every community has those type of people in their community, and
Mhm.
it results in uh, hate to say it, but like those being cheap, no respect, and stuff like
Mhm.
that, charging that premium. You know, it's crazy.
But you know, Junior, that weeding out thing, it happens. It's a life, bro. They do it in college, like classes. They weed out jobs. They weed people out. Like you set these things in place because you only want certain people. And truth be told, when you let everybody come into a certain place, you just not gonna have a good time. I think
Mhm.
people need to accept the fact that it's a lot of people that don't know how to act, and then everybody want to turn it into a black thing. Like white folks don't know how to act, Asian people don't know how to act. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody don't know how to act. It's just when they raise the price, they know that they gonna get a certain type of person in there.
Mhm.
Does it always work? Maybe. But truth be told, we done been somewhere ratchet, and where it was like $5 to get in.
Mhm.
Well,
Everybody
no drink,
ratchet.
no drink, no
Everybody
drinks were like $3.
drinks were like $3. Everybody cutting up, folks shooting, all that shit. But then you go to a place to where it's like $40 or $50 to get in, and you sitting there. Truth be told, you sit there like, man, this is nice. I'm chilling.
Yeah,
Does that happen all the time? Not
Like that
really,
club
but
me and Neat went to.
I was about to
but
say, I was just about to say that, Brick.
but you gotta weed these people out, bro. And like, unfortunately, my thing is, and I'm specifically talking about our people. We play victim, and then when they change the rules, we get mad. But then we gotta realize that, and I know it wasn't just us, but if we're acting a certain way, there's consequences that come with your actions, bro. Like you gotta understand, for all them folks that was doing all that shit with them fans and all that shit, bro, you gotta understand that everybody ain't with that shit. For them people that was playing that music loud and they had songs, everybody ain't with that shit, bro. For the people that came on the cruise and had all the fucking kids running around and doing all that shit, everybody ain't with that shit, bro. Like everybody ain't on that stupid shit that you want all the time. So you gotta understand that just they changed the rules so because the people gonna complain. And just so happened that the people that's complaining got more money than your ass. And they
Mhm.
saying, bro, yeah, and their voice carries weight. Not your cheap ass, not that ratchet shit that you doing. Your voice don't carry no weight. You the one that the reason why they making the rules. So shut the fuck up and get in line and be better, bro. Because I know that on the other of that, for me, I'm supposed to be going on a cruise in December. When I go, I'm gonna have to pay some money to go, bro. When I go, I ain't trying to have no fucking kids running around. When I'm trying to spend time, when I want to go and have me a drink and relax, I don't want to sit down next to no motherfucker that got music blasting. And here's the thing: people keep saying black people, that's that victim. I don't want to. I don't want to hear no heavy metal or no fucking country. I don't want to hear none of that shit blasting either. So
Mm,
when they do these things, it's to make the people, the folks that paid all this money to get here, they want to be comfortable, bro. But we as black people, we gotta stop playing fucking victim all the time, bro, because it's not just us, it's everybody else. Because when we're on the other side of that shit, we want to complain about it, because the motherfuckers that were being ratchet and shit, when it's time for them to rest, but you got old country motherfucker that's playing all this music and shit, you mad now, you want to complain, but you just doing that shit the other day. It don't matter unless it affect you. And then when they realize that you can't do that ratchet ass shit no more, you want to complain and you want to holler out racism every fucking time, bro. Like, bro, it ain't about you. Stop making everything about you. It ain't about you, bro. Like, people just want to chill. Everybody ain't on that stupid ass shit you want. Everybody, people want to chill and relax.
people don't want to take no accountability and responsibility for a lot of stuff.
Exactly, exactly.
I hate that. I hate that.
Damn.
And like and y'all make it, and people can't make an argument or something like that. Like we was in college before in high school.
Mm-hmm.
We went to some clubs and they won't let us in because basically because we black. But stuff like this and stuff that used to happen in our clubs, you can't blame sometimes why would they do it. Yes, I got
Mm-hmm.
mad. Yes, they shouldn't do that. But you can't
It's
blame them.
for a
So,
reason.
but they don't say black. I'm gonna tell you, they say we can't let you in due to your jersey or your white
Mm-hmm.
tee. These are
Mm-hmm.
hints they don't want to let you in. It ain't that because
Mm-hmm.
you can look in the club see a white person or Asian person with a jersey on, but they trying to buffer it out. They basically don't want to let you in. Or they saying, well, your jeans too baggy.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, they tell you not to come in. But and you'll get mad and say, and people go on social media saying this club racing and all this, in which they might be, but you're not
Yeah.
helping. Every time you
By
look
the
on,
shit that you do.
we shoot
Right.
we shooting up the club or something.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, some of us have business, so we understand when you got a business, you can let anybody in who you want.
Mm-hmm.
And you if you come in and mess up my shit, come on now. So that's
And go ahead, Jim.
go ahead. No, I won't say that.
Now, and I'm people for the people that follow us and watch us. I know y'all gonna jump in the comments with that bullshit talking about uh we this and we that and we ain't looking at it. Listen, we ain't saying that we ain't for black people. We ain't, cause we black motherfucker. All we saying is that they making these rules because of ratchet ass shit. If y'all being legit and ain't fucking the shit up for it, we ain't tripping. But when you come through there doing all that reckless ass shit, like blasting your music through the speakers and shit like that, and doing all this ignorant ass shit, then they gotta make rules for your dumb ass. So we ain't trying to hear none of that shit in the comments about what this and that and you this and that. Like, listen, everybody, black folks be want to unite when it's on some stupid ass shit. But when it's on some real shit, some real problems where it ain't no ratchet shit involved, ain't nobody nowhere to be found. Because all we trying to do is stir up some drama, disappear, and reappear only when it was some fucking drama. But when it's some real shit, when it's some real issues that we trying to talk about and get on, motherfuckers ain't nowhere to be found, bro. So miss me with that shit. And I'm telling you niggas in advance. So like when you motherfuckers jump on here and talk about we doing this and that and we saying this because and we ain't this and all that bullshit, man, miss me with that bullshit, bro. Like If you want to talk about some real deal issues, then we can get on that. We can talk about this shit, and we can say who really being racist. But when we talk about some shit due to y'all being ratchet, nah, bro, miss me with that shit. Stop doing that shit. Be better.
Exactly.
Enjoy
Be
your.
better.
Be better, bro.
Because and I understand some people talking about, ain't nothing wrong with being rap. It's a time and place for it.
Yeah.
Nah. I know a lot of people that's in corporate, uh, that got different business, and they be ratchet, but it's a time and place to be ratchet. They know they got a uh at home uh party, or they in a club or somewhere. It's a time and place uh to let your hair out, basically. But
Mm-hmm.
come on, it's on so far you can go. You can't do all that now. Come on, man. But on the cruise line, come on, you can't be on them people's ship doing all that.
Yeah, they get mad when
Come
they change the rules on they shit. That's they shit, motherfucker. You get your own
on
shit,
now.
and then you act the way you want to. But you own them folks shit. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do.
And
Come on, man.
as I get older, well, I've been through this, but as I get older, you know, we all know some people that black people. I'm gonna just say it like that. We talking to our black people because we love our black people. It's some of our people killing them that we can't take with us. Some of our people we can't take with us.
Oh, yeah, for sure,
We
for
can't
sure.
take with us. Like somebody said, Aaron Spirit actually said this the other day. He said, some of your people, as you get older, he said you hate to say it, but some of your people you can't take with you. He said it's okay, give them back, go to the hood. With a lot of our family don't live in the hood, but go say hey to your friends and stuff and all that stuff like that. They some of them still doing the same thing they doing. But he said after you finish doing all that, get back in your Bentley or your car
Niggas.
and get the fuck up
Get
out
the
of there.
fuck on by. Get the fuck up out of there.
Mm.
He said
Because,
they gonna bring you down. It's okay to say hey and all that, but
yeah,
get up out of there.
yeah, jealousy is real, bro. People envy. People
Get up
envy,
out
and
of there.
they want to see you fail just because they ain't get up and do something. They want to see you down on their level. So you can't hang around them people like you used to. If ain't nobody trying to level up, you got to get from around them, bro, because they gonna bring you down.
You gotta love them from a distance.
Yep.
You gotta love them from a distance. All right, let's get to the last topic for this evening. I don't know why I just thought about this. As a whole, of black people, why is so few family reunions now? Have y'all noticed that? I never noticed it till somebody brought it up. I'm like, I
Big
really don't
family's
see
gone.
that many family reunions
You
like
want
that no
you
more.
want you want to know why, Dream?
What's up?
Because 75% of parents these days name named above the age of 25. They still learning themselves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what they gonna do? They still think they. And when you have a kid, your mindset changes a little bit.
Hmm.
So some of these young people, they still trying to live. They still trying to live young. Still trying to do the same. Still trying to go out to the clubs and everything. But when you got kids, you gotta figure out what you can work with your friends around your kids.
Yeah.
Mm. Me and my wife were just talking about that, I think, a couple weeks ago.
Mm.
For me, I think it was just because back in the 70s, the 80s, and 90s, everybody was in close proximity to each other. So you had these big families and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
today, you got your brothers and sisters. They have kids, but they 4 states over and stuff like
Yeah.
that,
Everybody
and
done
people
spread
busy and
done
stuff like
spread
that.
apart. Yeah.
So people not close to each other like that no more. So that's funny because we were just talking about that. Cause I was like, family unions, they eventually gonna get phased out.
Matter of fact, I wanna piggyback on what Neek said. If you think about it, matter of fact, let's use our family for an example. Like
We
you gotta
rare.
think, you
You
gotta
ain't lying, but
you gotta but look, but what I'm saying is like think about it, and I ain't talking about us as cousins. I'm talking about our moms and dads. Think about
Mm-hmm.
it. Think about it. At one point, Joanne and Kitty all them was living down there in the bottom
Mm-hmm.
in that one area. You got to also think that Trisha was right around the corner.
Yep.
Uncle Freeman was right around the corner,
Yep.
right? And you got to think about how, just like what Nick said, like in close proximity, everybody was, and it was like it ain't no thing to say, all right, we're gonna get Kevin to fly in, we're gonna get
Mm-hmm.
Duke to drive down. You got to catch Duke now, get Duke to drive down. You know what I'm saying? When Maxine was up north, you get Maxine to come on down, and people had a good time. But that because the majority was in close proximity to each other. Like you think about it now, like I don't know what Quentin at. You gotta think that I'm over here in Mobile. We ain't too far. We always been in Mobile. Neek up the road, uh, Junior, you know what I'm saying, where he at. Like you gotta think about like how far. But see the thing is like just like what you said, Brett, we different. So we gonna make that drive. We gonna get to, but you gotta think everybody ain't like we doing the podcast together. I mean, we staying connected. Folks ain't connected like how we connected, right? And
Mm-hmm.
everybody, and not to mention they so far away. And I'm gonna say this: you got to think about the people who were organizing these family reunions. They were either your aunts or your grandma,
Mm-hmm.
and and all of them were older and of age, and that's what they grew up on. This is how people, that's how they, was around each other. Like they said, you know what, we got to gather around. People cook, people did what they supposed to do. Like who doing all that stuff now?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
And
Oh, nobody
Mm-mm.
and,
cook, man.
Mm-mm.
And
and
you know something else though? Social media play a big ass influence in that too.
yeah,
Ooh,
Folk,
Brent, talk to me.
mhm. But folks just be on social media. Social media just gives you that quickness. You can just text everybody, so they don't
yeah,
even think about getting together no more,
yeah,
Mm.
planning shit. We
yeah.
we 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 rare.
We rare, bro. We rare indeed. And I didn't know how rare we were, or excuse me, how rare we are until I saw other people's families. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
y'all talk and treat each other like that? Like damn, y'all scamming each other and you doing each other and y'all fighting and killing each other and shit like damn, y'all do that? You know what I'm
And
Mm.
saying?
like
Like that.
I heard somebody said it before, kind of like we be playing all the time. Like me, Brick, Marie be playing, then our cousins be playing, and people be
Yeah.
looking at it like, I guess they be looking at it like it's weird to them. Like y'all don't do
It's a
this
it's a
neither.
foreign it's a foreign concept to them, bro. Like like
Man, you'd
like
be
we
surprised how
like
many
like
people don't know their first cousin, though.
Dang.
right,
Exactly.
right. And we like brothers, bro. Like in a sense, like bro, we done hooped together, we done been on vacation together, we done we done did like pause. We done did a lot of things together. And you know what I'm saying? Like I done look after y'all. Y'all done help me through some stuff. Like we done, you know what I'm saying? That's how. And then when you find out like everybody else ain't like that, you're like, damn, what's going on? And also to say something else about it is too many people family beefing. Like they real deal beefing with each other, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like they in some like real deal hatred for each other, bro. And that's why I'm with Neek and I'm be like, bro, that shit eventually gonna phase out because the big mamas and the glues that held the family together, they dying out, man.
Yep.
And you right, Ken. They dying out. Like I mean, y'all hit all the points that I was gonna make as like
Oh,
proximity. Uh, then I guess for some people it takes too much when you trying to get everybody together. You actually got to actually real deal plan it because everybody got their
mm,
own lives they got going on. The stressors on the jobs nowadays, the jobs won't even let you off like they
wow.
should. You had to plan, like you said, had to plan it way ahead of time. And I not it's a lot of it's family, but a lot of it's like people jobs. like I said, people not as close. People all over the place. It's a multitude of things because that's one of the things that we. Cause back in the day, black people didn't have too much. That's one of the things that we did have was family,
Hmm.
uh, and we was close. Uh, but like you said,
It's all,
through
it's all
through
about how you
time,
Oh,
grew up.
you right. It's all about how you grew up. Cause through time, that's what we had. But y'all hit all the points that I was gonna make about why ain't hard enough family reunions. Cause when the last time we had our family reunion?
True.
The first,
when
it's the first. Well,
when
y'all second time when the first time we went on vacation. Y'all
when
second
when
time.
when they had that brown when they had them brown shoes on, they had all that dirt. They
Mhm.
had that dirt on.
Mhm.
It did. Somebody had put in that little book. I'm talking about when we was at that Little River State Park.
Oh yeah.
Uh, somebody had in that they said in memory of Kelvin McCon.
Mhm. Oh.
That man was standing right there. Oh man.
Well,
But
since we
yeah,
talk
the
about family reunion
Orlando
before
trip.
we move on, what would be a good family reunion destination, or you think it's good to have a family reunion back at home? That's a good question.
Colorado.
Really, mm,
I
Jose
say
going
I'd
up there.
say I'd say something like a
Oh, June.
cabin. Say something like a cabin type deal. Like
A
if
cabin.
we could if we could find a house, listen, I'm telling you, and I think our family is one of the only people that can pull this off. If we had like a where it was like between between 13 and like 17 rooms or some shit like that, like a big ass cabin. And with this 3 or 4 floors, I mean, a house gonna be expensive now, but there's so many of us we can work.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that would definitely be ideal. But see, man, let me tell you about our uncles. They so damn crazy. They gonna be outside and shit on damn bells and shit. You know, like, hey, look, y'all can't be outside this time of night out there on the ground floor walking around. He go do the store real quick, dude. Come on, man.
Real quick.
Come on, man. Them bells out there, man. Uh,
I think it had to be like you said. I think it had to be something like a 3 day, or what you think, 4 day. This is because nowadays 3 days seem like it's too. You don't want it too
yeah,
long because people have stuff to do. But it's
right.
then again, because that first day, you got to travel up there.
Yeah.
I
I
get what
say
you think, 3 or 4 days.
I actually say about days should be the minimum
Mm,
because, like I said, your travel day and the day that you, I mean, the day that you headed that way and the day that you leaving, that's 2 travel days. So that's you already cut them days out. But um, I think the other days will give us time to spend together. And our parents when they get together, they wild. They worse than us when they get
Man,
together. So
because the best, Kim, actually the best time is when everybody just around, basically just doing that, just maybe sitting around, maybe even cooking, just
yep,
sitting around watching
talking,
TV, cooking. That's the best time.
hanging
You
on
open
each
that
other.
laughing. Then somebody won't go outside and do something.
Hmm.
Them be the best time though. So I've been up there in the cabins. Well, it's cabins everywhere, but I've been up there in like Tennessee, and it's nice. It's nice in the spring. I've been up there in the spring. I ain't go up there during the winter.
journey.
G ain't gonna go past the southern states. It ain't go too
I know,
far.
I know they got cabins in North Georgia, but I don't know how they is compared to Tennessee. That
They just
base
go to
Tennessee ain't.
Colorado. We got the snow. All we got to do is fly up there.
No, don't get me wrong. I go, but you got to think about everybody else. Will everybody else participate
Yeah,
going to Colorado?
it's gonna be a little difficult. Everybody ain't gonna want to fly. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
journey.
Especially going up the
Yeah, sir.
elevation. That shit get crazy.
You ain't lying. That shit
What
get
neat? They
wild
go.
up
What
there.
neat?
That elevation when you
Elevate.
flying.
I can finesse my dad and my mom.
I can see Nate
You
now
can
trying to
finesse
start
them
that
good.
fire. Trying to start that fire in the cabin. Boy, you know we need to go get some wood in here.
Look, all I gotta do is just say the Naya and the twins getting on the plane. Them niggas right there in the back seat.
Mm.
Lord.
But
It
next,
actually fun getting on the plane. It's a lot of hustle and bustle. You gotta be walking, but
Yeah, you gotta be
I guess it
moving,
depends
bro.
what airport. You gotta be moving, but
Shit, get there 4 hours early. Ain't got time for it.
Look, neat. What you say? Look, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm trying to take my time because I ain't trying to be running. None of that shit. I'm finna walk. Matter of fact,
Nick, what you
I'll be
said, Nick?
having
That's
so
why
much
you get that
time.
4 hours early.
Get there
It'd be
4 hours early.
look, it'd be enough time to sit down and have a cup of coffee and eat.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, boy, I
And
ain't
relax.
tripping.
Cause you get up
Yeah.
there, like you said, you can see where you bored
Get
off
to.
at. Go and get your passes. Go and then
Mm-hmm.
you can sit down. You go get you, like you said, Ken, go get you coffee or whatever you need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Take your
Mm-hmm.
time.
Cause
But
when
if
you
we
go
go on the
through,
airline, we gotta go on a decent airline though.
cause TS feel like you get ready to go to jail. You ain't do nothing. You ain't do nothing. Your squeaky clean
Look, they
shoes got
screaming
you
and
going to
shit.
jail. They all that loud scream. Hey, hey, hey. I'm like, damn.
Bags on the belt. Get you one tub. All right, man.
What? Don't use don't use
Who
the
you,
sit down
but what
bench.
Earthquake said, Britt?
Man,
Who you hollering at?
who you hollering at, man?
Jerry, that's why I thought about it. Jerry. I said, who you hollering at?
Who you hollering at?
I say, I'm hollering at you. She said, no. A man standing there
I
with
ain't
his
never had
arm
no
folded.
I ain't never had no mean TSA, but again, I ain't fly everywhere neither though.
I don't think they mean. They just. Yeah, I think they did it with thousands of people walking through there every day.
And they gotta be direct.
Yeah. Ain't no beating around the bush with that.
Right.
But I don't know. To me, it's fun. I don't know because I like that hustle and bustle. Because you know you're gonna relax later on. I was gone in that flight. I be go to sleep. That's how I do. I purposely do not go to sleep as much the day before,
Nigga be nervous out there.
Neat,
so I can be knocked out.
Kim.
Huh?
That nigga is the definition of Cup Junior for real. Them niggas
Shit,
is gangsters, boy.
when I was leaving Washington, that man backed that plane up because he was trying to taxi it onto the runway. That man backed up. That man backed up too far. That plane down. And one of them dudes I said, oh my God, this man don't know what he doing. Look, that man got on that intercom talking about oops. I'm like, no sir,
No, sir.
no sir.
Oops, not
That
gonna
man was
work.
trying to hit. Then when they landed, he told some. he said that was a pretty rough landing. I said, yeah, we know you pretty
He
much
making a
slammed
joke out of
man.
him.
That man slammed that plane down on that runway. I was like, oh, you gotta hurry up and get me off this plane. But this man tripping, bro. That man said, that man said, woo, that was rough. Hey,
That
Junior,
man up there
Junior,
sweating himself.
Just
Junior,
slap
that man
five of
said, woo,
him
that was
walking off.
that man said, woo, that was rough. We like to thank y'all for flying. I'm like, man, if you don't hurry up,
I keep telling people my first flight, I went to Peru. When I tell you, it wasn't no time to be scared, but most people would have folded.
Oh yeah, I forgot you went to Peru.
Went to Birmingham, got a flight from Birmingham to Miami. Once we landed in Miami, I felt that warmth, Britt. It was hot, boy.
Oh,
Got off in Miami. I knew it was a delay. Get on the flight to from Miami to Lima, Peru. That was like a 12 to 20 hour flight. I forgot how long. Got off from Lima, Peru. Everybody had their signs out, Kendall. I'm like, what my sign at? What that man at? Paul. What that man at? And when I went on the mission trip too. And on time I contacted the guy, Kendall, is through text message.
oh Lord,
and I'm glad I had got the what do you call that, Brit? The
The
that cover
worldwide.
that I had just brought there a couple of days before. That man said, you gonna have to take another flight from Lima, Peru to Iquitos, Peru. I'm
What?
glad I had. I'm glad I had some money. So I had to go over there. This all brand new now. I don't know what I'm doing.
Junior,
Had
a
to go
whole
over
nother
there,
country winging it.
ain't
You
it?
ain't
Winging it, a
lying.
whole
You
nother
ain't
country.
lying.
You think I be BSing when I tell you I was a whole nother
I
country
would have
winging
folded.
it? People would have folded. I'm like, ain't no time to fold now. And then I ain't want to tell my daddy Raven them because what they can do, and plus they gonna freak out. So nah, I got in there, and the folks start talking Spanish. I'm like, Lord, but people that work at the
From
airline,
Southern Alabama, hear Spanish. Mm-mm.
but
You
people,
ain't
but people
lying.
working the, but people working the airline, they're bilingual, so they can
Mm-hmm.
speak English. So she said, "Where you want to go?" I let the man said, "I need to go to Iquitos, Peru." That man said, okay, the flight is, I think the flight was like $30, but that's prices over there. I'm like, I'm glad I had some money. I had way more than that. I'm like,
Damn,
if
that's
I ain't
not
had no
bad.
money, I would have been messed up.
Yeah, you
They
So
get
that
that
was another,
VPN.
that was another, I had to wait. Tell them that was a 20, it wasn't a 24. I think it was like another 20-hour layover at
damn.
the airport in Lima, Peru. I had a
20
layover,
hours.
and
Damn.
God
my
damn.
phone went dead because the plugs is different.
Ain't no
Yeah,
layover. That's a spend the night.
you ain't lying.
So I had to walk around. I guess I had got coughing and sat down at the airport and stuff. You know, it's a decent sized airport, but my phone was dead. I was like, I'm glad I brought the flight, and I got in touch with the guy before my phone went dead.
Yeah.
Then I got on the flight and went to Iquitos, Peru. And this another thing. When I got to in Iquitos, Peru, the guy wasn't there yet. He was in Lima. No, he wasn't in Lima. He was somewhere else. Cause he a doctor out there. He from Louisiana. But anyway, he a doctor out there. I got there, and he said, it's gonna be a guy in a van pick you up.
What?
A
Hell no.
van.
Hell no. A van.
And
Hell
Kenna,
no.
the airport in Iquitos, Peru is like the airport was like
Wall to wall.
uh
Sam
what the
Club, bro.
size? The size of the airport was like our church in Stockton. That's the size
There
of the
ain't no
airport.
way.
Hell no, ain't no way.
Then we got, and that man
Kim,
said, Lord have mercy.
Huh?
I've been back at the terminal. Can I get one ticket to the US?
Junior, when I
Speaking of all
tell
this,
you, when
I got a lot of videos and stuff. I should have recorded
I
all
tell
this.
you I would have
They
aborted
would
that mission so fast, bro, I would be like, let me get one ticket back to you, United
One
States,
way.
please.
have.
One way.
I got into the van, the back of the van, and I hesitated. But I saw a black girl, which I heard a guy mention about
But it
this black
hesitate even
girl
more.
that came she came a year before. So they kind of eased
Okay.
my mind a little bit. But I don't know the black girl. I just kind of heard the
Shit.
black girl talking about
I've been like, why you
talking.
still here?
Then she
Okay.
then she got into the van, and I got in the van. I'm like, well, God, this is it, I guess. And y'all need to look on your phone in Quitos, Peru. That's the jungle. We was in the jungle. So
What?
we was in the jungle and a van. So I had to get on the van and go all the way down. And he took us like 20, 30 minutes down in Quitos, Peru to a hotel. But
Ain't no way.
it have been a good been a good trip. But the way there, I was like, most people would have folded. This how people get kidnapped.
You ain't lying.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, they would have been
I got
taking
videos
your
and
ass
pictures.
down
I
there,
need to
boy.
upload that. I don't know why I ain't upload that to YouTube and stuff. I
Junior.
still got
They
all
was
that
served on
stuff.
a silver platter and people was
You
evil.
ain't lying. Junior.
Huh?
Hey man, how you said the hotel how was the hotel? Was the hotel straight?
The
Shotgun.
hotel was great, but what I did, what I messed up is when you go out of state, hey,
Lord.
fellas and everybody that watch, when you go out of the country, the best thing to do is when you come back in the country and you go back home, all your clothes and all your belongings, please throw them away. I'm gonna tell you why.
They had Junior at the teen at that damn time.
I'm gonna tell you why. I didn't know till I got home had bed bugs and all that stuff.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Came
yeah.
from the hotel was clean, but
Yeah,
hey,
you bring that
I
stuff
went
back.
away. You'll bring that stuff back. Well, a lot of that stuff you don't know. When I tell you bed bugs or something else, boy, woo, I don't wish that on nobody. I'm like, I wonder why I'm itching around here. Throw all this stuff away. Don't even walk in the house with it on. Throw it
Damn.
away. Go by Planet Fitness and take a shower and throw all that stuff away.
Gotta
Throw it
set up a
away.
decontamination zone before you walk through.
Damn,
Exactly.
Jay. Hey.
Remember, I was in
Shut
Peru.
up, D.
I was in Peru. And that man keep telling that man said, I don't think he told us that, but he said, do not eat none of that food on the streets. Some of that food did look good now. But on the streets, they said don't
Oh,
eat none of that food. He said, do
nah.
not drink the water. Guess what happened the last 2 days, Nick? What do I
That
like?
nigga drunk terrible.
Hold on, I ain't drinking. It was water.
When he got something to eat.
Britt, what do I like, Britt, on a daily basis?
With coffee.
I got me some coffee.
Oh,
I guess they
my
put
God.
that.
Water.
I guess they put filtered water in there. But that next day, I was told, and one of the people said, "You drunk that water, did?" I was like, "I had coffee," and I'm glad they had a pill. So one full day, I ain't going nowhere. I was told. Them folk had, but them folk had coca leaves all on the sidewalk, everything for sale. I'm like, somebody could have came. I like somebody could have came up, got this.
Hey, look.
Oh, man, Peru.
That's
I
how
bet you realize
kids back across there.
you realize how good we have it over here, then.
Hey. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it firsthand how good we have it over here.
That nigga was in
The hospitals over there, some of the hospitals over there don't got AC. You ever kill
I heard.
Some of the hospitals over there don't have AC.
Yeah.
Don't have AC. You know, we get mad about AC over here. Do not have AC. The hospitals now.
So Junior,
But I had fun though.
Junior, was your hotel room like a regular hotel room, or like you had a TV and shit in there, or
Look like Hotel Rwanda.
Yeah, it was it was up to date. It was up to date hotel. It was up to date hotel. It had cable and everything. Of course, you know the cable not like ours, but it had cable and everything. It was
What is it, Hilton? You got Hilton everywhere.
Yeah, it probably was like a Hilton, but
Yeah.
it stood out versus the other hotels though. I guess the man knew what he was doing. The other hotels, you better not stay in there. It was like you said, Hotel Rwanda and stuff. Like that stuff you see on TV, that stuff for real. I walk the streets and stuff. I can believe I walked the street by myself. 3 or 4 blocks down there. I was scared of that one. And I recorded all this too. And I only saw one black person in Peru. And he was like, brother. I'm like,
Can't trust him.
He lying.
Yeah.
He do the most scamming over there.
He
Yeah, Brett, that man's top scammer over there.
Everybody had mopeds and everything. And this the killer. I got video of this. That man told us to get on a boat. Nah, it ain't no regular boat. It was like a canoe. We only could sit behind each other like this. A tight boat. And all that water. Killer. I'm gonna show you the boat. That one flip, it was over with. That man, he even said it. He said, you know, we fall in the water. Even the best swimmers can't get out of the water because of that current right there. The fuck you got us out here for then?
See what I'm saying?
But my dumb behind kept going along with it though. But he a legit doctor though. He is though. He a legit doctor though.
Well, I'm glad you
I
get
believe I went on all that shit.
The guy with you all the
time. Lying, boy.
He lying because I've been telling niggas. I said, nigga, we gonna. I'm like, why we flying separate? Why we flying together?
I would have been like, why I'm headed back home?
Britt, what Earthquake said, Britt? Earthquake said, I'll be holding up the mission. Somebody, y'all can go on ahead now, but me and him got to get an understanding. I'm saying this. What be going on? I mean, you meet up back here.
Sir, I would have told that daughter. I would have been like, nah, I ain't getting on that boat.
Mm-mm.
This man said we gotta get an
I'm gonna
understanding.
just have to
That's
go
what I
back to the
should have told
hotel on this
him.
one. With
So
being the
But yeah,
Junior,
we
doctor
had
got
fun though.
with me being in the water got anything doing with being a doctor.
Oh,
what
there's other stuff because we was in the hospital for hours, like 8. We were doing like 8 to 12 hour shift in the hospital and stuff.
You know
Uh,
my first thought, Junior?
Junior,
I
what
helped
what
deliver
what did you
baby. People, go ahead.
what did you eat like on a daily basis? Like,
Rice.
Oh, over there, what we ate is
mm,
every morning. It was no pancakes and all this stuff. A lot of people, when you go on these trips like this, they let you know how spoiled we is with garden food.
You
But
lying. I already know it.
for breakfast, only thing they had was like fruits and stuff, fruits and
Mm-hmm.
for breakfast. Now
mm.
for dinner, I went to different place and had dinner. Now that dinner was good, but it's kind of different. I had like uh, I was so used to like Kool-Aid, but they had something like purple corn drink. Purple, it was the corn, but it was the purple corn drink. I can believe I drunk that, but it was it was a
Purple
restaurant,
corn.
and they made some type of purple corn drink, and it was I can't believe it's that oh it was something similar to mashed potatoes. I'm gonna have to tell y'all next podcast what it was,
Quinoa.
but it was I forgot what it was,
Junior,
but it was good though. It was good though. That's what we ate on the daily basis.
Mutton.
Pizza. They had pizza there. A lot of people order pizza because I guess that's the closest thing to American food. A lot of people order pizza almost every day. But you can't say pepperoni pizza because pepperoni pizza they're gonna put peppers on there. You have to tell
oh
them you had to tell them salami or something closer to that
yeah,
pepperoni that we think is like salami. You have to tell them to put that on there. I was
yeah.
pissed off. I don't want no damn peppers on my pizza. But over there in a lot of places you say pepperoni. That's what pepperoni is. It's peppers on a
Look at
pizza.
that, Junior. I would have fucked up and drunk that water though. I ain't gonna lie. I would have been fucked up, man.
And guess what? I know we gotta get out of here. You drank a. They called my nickname over there was Fanta because
Damn.
I drunk nothing but orange Fanta over there.
Pause.
Orange Fanta, and you know how we used to over there in America drinking a glass bottle of drink. Once you fill it with that
Yeah.
glass bottle, you can't throw it away. They got to recycle it. I think you get in trouble throwing that away. Cause I'm feeling the drink. I just about to throw it away. Like just give it here. I'm like, what y'all doing with this? They recycle everything and they clean it. They let you know.
Drink,
They clean all these bottles.
drink.
Huh?
And
What's
go
your
back and say
nickname?
Paul.
Oh,
Drink. What your nickname was again?
Fanta.
Junior.
uh,
So I got a question about when you got in that water. You ain't think about no python, no anaconda, nothing.
I was thinking the people I was with, I think they were gonna handle it. But they
Ah,
said it
shit.
was they said it was snakes
Anaconda,
out there. They said
Junior
it was
had all
snakes
his
out
faith
there.
in the unknown.
you gonna put your faith in some of them folks' hand with an anaconda out there?
He had his faith in man.
Then all that stuff that used to come through the hospital killer, all
Uh,
that disease, people's hands ate up and all that, it's crazy. All that came through the hospital. I was first hand watching all that. I saw a man getting his appendix taken out. I'm like, what the
damn.
hell?
Junior,
How
that
that
about to be a
happened? They got in a
carrier
bar
one.
fight.
Live.
He about to be
I
your
saw
ground
this.
zero.
I saw this live.
You heard me, Junior?
Huh?
Oh my
That man might got in
god.
a bar fight or something.
A bar fight. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because a lot of this stuff, like they said, a lot of them, because we passed a lot of them kids was playing in their water and stuff. And that man said, that water they playing it, that's the same water they take a shower in and they mess in.
They
And they
do what,
playing.
Junior?
They take
Oh,
a shower and mess in.
This shit is messy.
They shit in. I'm trying not to use foul language, but that's the same
and the
water.
boss, I heard that one.
Messy.
I ain't heard since Joanne said it.
Mhm.
Man, stop on this tour.
But yeah, I gotta
Oh
upload.
man,
I'm gonna upload them videos to YouTube one day. I
hey
don't know
man,
why I ain't uploaded.
that's wild.
Yeah. Well, fellas, y'all got anything else to say before we dip out? We've been on here an hour and a half.
But yeah, a lot of people do that though, Junior. A lot of people like travel to other countries, but they don't go to like the tourist attractive part. They go to the other parts where people don't go. Those be like the best parts to go to, apparently. Because go to the tourist part, you just basically like walk around in the U.S.
Hmm.
A lot of people said,
That's
and
why I
that's
want to walk it.
me too. I guess you have to be with a group of people, and I guess you have to have a. Somebody said, like we want to go to Jamaica, and somebody said they don't want to go to the tourist spot in Jamaica. Well, you gonna live there, but they say you want to go to where the locals be at. But somebody said you
Mm-hmm.
got to have at least a what you call a chauffeur that let
Yeah,
you
you gotta
know
have a
what's going on. A dependable.
dependable one, cause he flew around and turned a corner y'all ain't supposed to be at. Yeah,
Over
And
with.
you gotta make sure. I don't know how we would do that, but you gotta make sure he paid well too, though. But also not paid too well that we could become a lick. Yeah, I guess. He's talking about, I got such and such over here. So
For me, I gotta learn different languages. 'Cause hell
you
no.
ain't lying. You ain't lying.
yeah.
Man.
Before we get off here, I don't know why I just thought about. Me and Britt used to watch this person on YouTube. It's a white guy. I forgot his name. He from Canada. He be going to Jamaica, and he be going to a lot of different places. But he go to Jamaica and stuff, and he be going out there. He be trying to. I think he try to build him a house out there. But anyway, I ain't know Jamaica that beautiful. Like he go to countryside of Jamaica and that land and
Mm,
stuff. Like you know how we used to up here, you pay for a house, you got to pay the taxes, water and all that. When you
mm,
pay for
mm.
land over there, it's yours. That's it. No tax.
Mm-hmm.
Is it.
Yeah, that's only our ass that's taxing every goddamn thing possible. Goddamn.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna send y'all that. I'm gonna send y'all that that link on there. See, cause he go
Oh,
through like they went to the pond or not the pond on the ocean. I was like, what the? And it just this the back of their home. I'm like, man, this shit right here beautiful. Like the shit you be seeing on pictures and that Brit, they let you know I drink too much coffee. That
Mm.
coffee on that coffee bag, them pictures that what it said, Blue Mountain. That shit for real.
wait a minute,
That
Jay.
man videotaped it on video camera. I'm like, what the? But a lot of people say they go on vacation to these spots and stuff. So I do that. I don't think the family will go out there, but that'd be something that the fellas have to do or something like that.
If we had
I
our
think the family
own
will go to Jamaica, but they
outside,
have to just go to the tour spot. Going
yes,
outside
sir.
the tour spot, nah.
You
They
heard
Man,
gonna
me,
we
be a
got
sir.
to
select few of us.
man, we got to say goodbye to our families. Goddamn.
What, Britt?
We're the only way we'll have to do that is we'll have to have built us our own condo or something out there.
Get them crickets.
Man.
Right. So on condo, well, a lot of people do that. Well, they do that everywhere, but they got like a little tour spot down there. I guess they build them a house and rent it out like everybody else. But they do it on the
Junior,
countryside of Jamaica though.
Junior, you see no bugs down there?
Oh yeah, it was bugs. It was bug about this big.
Shit.
Monkeys running around. Monkey jumped on Paul. Monkey jumped on my
Oh
back
man,
and stuff like that. Like, what
Hell
can you
no.
do? How's your reaction? That's what I be thinking about.
You
What would
They
be
would
your
have
already
found
on
out
reaction?
I was.
power.
I would have
Well,
did one of them Power
monkey
Ranger
jumped on my
flips.
back. A little small monkey jumped on my back, and you know
Look,
the
Kim.
monkey's strong.
They would have
Uh-huh.
found out I was a tourist real quick.
You ain't lying. Hey, Nick, I would have blew my cover.
Yeah, monkey jumped on my back. Then I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. Like I walked down the street, went to the club and everything. You know, everybody, most in Peru, most of them, everybody is of Hispanic descent. So, and they explained to me what's the difference between Hispanic and the people that's more close to the in the woods, basically. Like you tell
Mm,
about based on their skin complexion. they got more Indian in them. Basically saying the other people
Ooh.
got white in them. That's basically what they saying. The stuff that we already know, stuff like that. So, but we had a good little time though. I'm gonna post all that. I might post all that in the next couple of days. I got all that footage. I ain't post none of it. Well, fellas, till next time. This the What Up Cub podcast, and we'll see y'all later on this week. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.